Told you I was. My son's getting ready to go shower because we had to head out. We've got to head out. But we were going to start and do, why not? Figure why not? Throw it on here. Have some fun. See if you guys want to come and hang out and try the 500 shot, single shot. If you'd like. We'll see. We'll hang out here for a little while. Should be able to see everything there. And even then by now, you should be able to see it all there. Nice and pinned. Or if you want to pick some packs up or something. Just hanging out today. Yeah, I'll take those. Just hanging out today for a little while, seeing if you want to try it out. We've got some nice singles in there. Make sure you check them out. There's lots of them available. Hopefully we'll hang out here for a little bit and see how everything goes. Alrighty, we'll try it out for a bit here. Get a bunch of different ones in there. We have a bunch of singles in our buy now. And then we also have a bunch of stuff in the break. You want to try it out? Jump on one of them. And they are randomized. They spin off and then there you go. We see what happens, what you get. I mean, I'll pin the first one if you'd like. That way you can see it easy. That's spot number one, which there's a bunch of them. What? No, I don't have a setting on that. That means it's really loud then. So I said to you before, that's why I was trying to use like the earbuds. Can you find my earbuds and hand them to me? I'd appreciate that. Oh, no problem, Wingman. Hey, it's alright. No worries, we hang out here. We like to try our different things out. Like I was gonna kind of pull in the new stuff that I've been doing or building. Yeah, check on the thing. Yeah, check on the water for him. Yeah. Let's do this here. Cut out that background. I was trying to do that earlier yesterday. Let's see. There. There we go. Let's do this. We do this. Can you hear me? How's that sound? You tell me how that sounds on this thing. Oh, can everybody hear that? What are you talking about? It was. I was trying to figure out why it was doing my note. Yeah, can you hear on whatnot here? Can you guys hear me? Everybody, can you hear? All right. My audio on. Okay. Does it sound better? Way better? All right, good. Let's see then. I'm gonna have to do this. All right. Well, anyways, I think we're good now. Now that we sound way better. Now, let's see. Where was I playing this from? Anyways, music. That's where I was coming from. Trying to wonder why that was happening. I think all my devices are connected. That's why. Anyways, we got our things there pinned. Got a bunch of cool ones in there. Let me see if I can load that. Let's see if I can find that one. Let's see. All right. Much bad. So we have in here for some fun ones. We have this. Oh, this. The one. There. Thing one from the break. We have this here. Also. I'm not getting one. Nice. Foil there. And we also have this. Into the one here for all of you. Yep. You go, buddy. Get that intriguing one. Those are three of the cards that are in there. Now I could pull a ton more. There's 500 there. No bad, Cody's mom. How you doing, my friend? Ooh, a little raid from your friend. Thank you, buddy, coming in here. I appreciate it. We just were hanging out, getting some of the things that were in the break here showing, and hanging out with you guys. What was that? No, it's the 500. I have 500 spots in that one. Yes, I know. Let me do this. Let me get a giveaway out there quickly for if any of you for you all hanging in here. How have you been, Cody's mom? How's it doing? I've been talking a while. We're actually going to be in the Chesapeake soon. So for those of you that are unaware, we'll sail our boat around. But we're going to be in the Chesapeake soon. So I don't know if you're able to get to some areas there, but if you are, we should say hello. Like we're going to be over by Frank, and we'll hopefully meet up with him so he can say hello and hang out for a while and maybe play some cards and stuff like that and see what we can do while we're hanging out there. Let me run this though, get this in here to start one of our giveaways. Say thank you for hanging out. Yeah, always a problem. I understand that. With the boat, we always have something we're fixing or working on. Yeah, I know the counter spell is cool. So we got a foil Elvish Reclaimer. We have a foil crack clan Ironworks, and then that foil counter spell that's there. So that's one of the ones that you could get in there. We have five out of the break. There's 500 different spots. We have everything from those are just like three of them that are in there. I mean, we even have Corey Steel Cutter, Lumra, Bellow, the Woods. We've got a nice Stifle, some spectator seating, a Miri's Guile, a nice Jessica that's in there. We've got a Nuka-Cola vending machine that's in there. Bonehor Dracosaur and foil. Faithless looting, Zergo. So lots of cool things in there. Just $5 for your shot at one of the singles. It's kind of built it like it would be like a pack of cards in a way, where you would have everything that you could get in there. They're all rares or special looking things, something like that, or all the way up to counter spell. That there. Hopefully you're all having a good evening though. What we were going to do is we were going to show off some of the stuff that we have. That'd be a good idea. I think it'd be a good idea to get together and do a hangout when I'm going to be there myself. I'm going to be in Chesapeake on Monday. As long as no major issues, we'll be there Monday. You're supposed to just go out from here now and head out from here and go. We're literally leaving from Charleston and going up. Everything's getting in order. We're gonna pick up fuel and water tomorrow morning and head on out. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do that. And our giveaway will be one of our cards here that you'll get a choice of. Let's put them all up there right here. Either going to be it's going to be one of our altars here. So we're just going to need a count number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number between 1 and 8. You're going to get one of those, and it gets you a discount on shipping, so helps out with like single shipping. They're doing well. That sounds like a good idea, Cody's mom. Ooh, I like it. Scrawling crawler for our friend Satan. Well, let me get one out for that out for you. That's a good pickup. Let me get that. There you go. Scrawling crawler. Nice pickup, my friend. Nope. It's a nice hit there. Congratulations, everyone. Look what's going on with that. So who else is going to jump in on the next one? We got 2 spots. You have a bunch of them in the buy now. Go look at them and sailing. There you are, my friend. Try it out. See what you like there. All righty. Let's do this. Put this right here for all of you. Very much appreciated. Thank you for jumping in and hanging out. That was well worth it for you, sailing. Anybody else gonna try it? 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 through 7 from a pet friend of ours, Cody's mom. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one got you. Ooh, Blood Petal Celebrant. My wife made that one. That's a nice looking one. All right, there's your altar, Cody. How is the family yourself doing? They're doing pretty good. We're getting ready for a sale, so there's all everybody's in mode go. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. We appreciate that. That was a nice one for you. You got a bunch of other ones available if you want to. As you saw there, somebody just came out with a nice hit there for the scrawling crawler. That was a good one. Well, we got a bunch of those there. If you want to try it out there, we just had somebody come out with a scrawling crawler right there. That's a nice one, $5. Your grandma now? Well, congratulations. Hopefully all's well. Everybody's okay and healthy. That's the only thing you ever need to worry about. Oh, Cody's mom. That's just the name of the person is Cody's mom. That's the name. Yes. That's their name on here. Oh, really? That's funny, Stephanie. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's a good one. Hey, keep the tradition or something like that, right? Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Same spelling. Yes, correct. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Cool. I like that. Yeah, I remember your husband named being James. Awesome, my friend. I'm happy about that one. You ended up getting everything in all right, I'm hoping. Or is my stuff lagging? Nice. Ah, my stuff's lagging. That's what it is. Here we go. You're very welcome. Let me get that out here. And there it is. Trying to figure out where it came from, so I had it. There you go. Stanfield Imitator. There you go, my friend. Let me write your name back on that. Char. And let's get your name written down on there. Why am I writing the name of the card down? That's silly. It's chair. It's chair. Anyways, there we go. Nice one on the pickup on that. That's a good single there. Got some good Dino cards. Yeah, make sure you check out all the other ones that we got. We got a bunch of stuff in our buy now and in our break even. So lots of cool things we have available for all of you to try out. Bunch of different ones in here. I forgot I had some of those. Ooh, Flood Farm Verge, Arena, Coslet, Ponder, mm, Pollywog. Oh, I thought I had those ones. Liliana. Oh, that's a good one. Don't tell. Let's see. I actually built some. I built a an app to help myself with managing inventory. It now will take in anything from Monobox, enhance it so that it has all the extra information that you see in like the description for cards and stuff like that, adds in the images. And then also it generates breaks for you based on rules that you set up. And it also actually will go and look as in a folder that you have. So as long as you save all of your packing slips to a folder, it looks in that folder and actually updates all of your inventory for things that you sold. So everything that you've marked as sold and printed out any slips for it, it automatically will know that because you can just run it. It's just like pretty much after you're done, you run a thing, a step in the application, and it takes care of that for you. Oh, it's pretty sweet. That way, it kind of automates your inventory now. So you just scan in new things that you get for singles, automatically exports it to a file you can upload to whatnot. Hoping soon they'll let me have the access to the API so I can just automatically do everything without having to worry about any like hitting any buttons to make it do it. Because right now it'll export it, which is why you guys get all the cool images and all the cool descriptions when it comes to the names and then titles and descriptions. So if there's anybody else in here that is interested in that, let me know. Oh, Will's going by. But yeah, we got a lot of different ones. I actually built some other stuff for our D&D game. Ooh, if I have it, it would be in the buy now. I don't think I have that one though. I used to. I think that's one of the ones I used to have and somebody purchased it. No, I do not have that one. No longer do I have that one. You're welcome. Hmm. Let me do this actually. Okay, so it is there. There we go. All righty. There we go, everybody. Sorry about that. Hey, if you guys want, if you'd like to try it, we have our single shot. Number two there, if you want to try it out. You shot at any of the things that we have coming in there. Hmm. Well, that's all right. Okay, so it looks like I might need to make some adjustments. I think it's not, I'm guessing my spot is not good enough for everybody the way they want it. Let's do something a little different. Let's do that. Hmm. Ooh. How is it? Hmm. I'd make an investment on that. Probably what I need to do. Well, we'll keep throwing it out here. See if you guys want to go on the single shot. You have a good set of cards here. Lots of options. Zach, I'll try to do it where there's a bunch of like like uncommons kind of things like that, and there's just a bunch of cards in there. Yeah, they might not all be $100 cards. They might be just some rare or something like that. That's a special edition looking thing, but it's still something a lot of times you can use or may have wanted at some point. That being said, if it is the ones that like to try the big ridiculous, oh my, we can do those. Maybe that's what we'll have to do on Monday or Tuesday. And create a big insane one where it's it's $1 start. That be what we need. Maybe that's what it is that's needed. The dollar start one. That way everybody gets to try those ones out. I wonder if that's what it is. I'm not gonna be on here that long today though, because I do, as I said before, have to get up tomorrow morning early because we're doing some sailing, so I need to get myself some good sleep tonight. So we're gonna hang out for a little while here. It's like a half hour, hour long, depending on how things go. And let you know we'll be planning seeing you guys soon in a few days once we're done our sail uh over to the Chesapeake. Hmm. Oh, it's not working. Doesn't work now. See if it wants. Probably won't. Okay. Poop poop chew. You don't want to work here today, and I don't want to dig around with that now. So we'll just try that 500 spots. See if you like them. You got it configured from the other thing. That's obviously fucking every time I touch it, it doesn't move anything over, right? So I'm not even gonna play with that stuff anymore. We'll just do this right now. I got a book to read for a long trip, so I don't get to do anything. While we're sailing, we only have make sure getting the best wind possible is about all I'm going to be doing the entire trip, adjusting continuously. Now, if you want, you get to jump on the break. We already had a nice one pulled out. Somebody already picked something sweet. And that isn't just the beginning. That's just some of what is there. Look at what was taken already. Look at that. I'm telling you, you guys want stuff. Those are big ones. Jump in before we don't do these anymore. So what we're trying to do is see how what you're all looking for nowadays. What you're liking, one you want to try. We used to do the D&D adventure, but that slowed down even. So I figure kind of just see what's going on. Ooh, Prime speakers, Sagana. Oh, not too bad there. Let's see what that is. I like it. All right. Prime speaker, the guy. There you go. There's prime speaker Zagana for you. That one, that's a nice looking foil. Borderless there. Thank you very much, Coach. Oh, it's name written down already over here. What I'm gonna do is put you together with your pretty pedal. Thank you, my friend. Nice foil there. Well, let me get all these together for you. I'll almost be able to deliver some of these soon. Hand deliver some. Yeah, I said I'll be able to hand deliver some soon because we're depending on where the people are. Like when we're in if they're in the Chesapeake area or if they're here. Y- Yep, that's true. He's getting out of the shower, finishing getting dressed next to me, so he's talking to me. Yes, they can still hear you a little bit. Possibly if they hear you enough, but at least the background now is a lot better. I think there's not really any background noise. I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah, we're just hanging out for a little while. Like I said, just be here for about a half hour, an hour, for a little bit of time. Let everybody finish getting going, and then we're gonna have to finish prepping the boat. I'm gonna have to put some things away. I have to get myself a good shower because it's hard to shower when you're in the middle of the ocean. I'll tell you that. Not as fun as you'd think it would be when you're bouncing around in a wave and trying to take a shower. So we're gonna do that and make sure we're good and cleaned up because you don't always get the cleanest when you're trying to bounce around in a shower in the middle of the ocean. Well, yeah, you probably won't. When we're going, the time frame we're going, the reason why I picked to wait until after the storm was because we don't have awesome wind, but we have decent wind. There's a few of the days we have okay, some pretty good wind. And then most of the time though, the wave height is only like 2 feet. There's one area where it's always rough going around the Outer Banks area that where we might get like 3 feet, 4 feet. But with our boat, we'll be able to handle that fine. And we're not going into the seas. They're coming behind us. So that's also the nice thing that helps. So it helps kind of like push us. And instead of like running into them, trying to go over them, you're getting pushed by them. So it's also another nice feature. At least plan. Ah, yeah. All right. Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah, I know my family that some of them can't do that type of thing. Like we can get down in the, like, luckily the one of the bathrooms that we have is in the middle of the boat. So it's not in the front. So you can actually be like, it's like you don't get the same motion. I mean, yeah, you're going to get some motion because the boat's moving, but you don't get like the same, like you're bumping all over the place motion. Like right now, I could probably, I had the other day, I had somebody, I had the background going here showing people the battleship that we were in front of. And and then also like people going by, you'd see the waves, the boat rock with the waves. And, I had a couple of people like, dude, I had to I had to put the phone down for a minute. I was getting seasick. I'm like, I didn't even know that could be like, that could happen from a phone. Just crazy, crazy that happens like that. I can get seasick when I'm down and I'm inside somewhere. There was stuff in that. Okay. So wow, we're getting some big waves right now. Where I come from. Feel like I need to put the dong down just so you guys can see the waves rocking. Yeah, no, but we got used to it. You'll get used to it. It's not too bad. And after you do it for a little while, you get better. I mean, I know myself, I sometimes, depending on the waves, I'll get sick too. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not. It's not like I don't ever get sick in the ocean. I do sometimes, depending on what the weather is and the waves and what you do eat or what you don't eat type thing. If you get to eat something, sometimes you don't feel so good because you go eat something later and then it's already upset because you're hungry. Well, then you eat and then because it's upset because you're hungry. Well, then the waves don't help when it starts going in there too. So it's like, well, that's why you got to make sure you stay on top of things a little bit. Like people will try to like not eat or not do certain things. You have to do it all a little at a time, not continuous like big meal or whatever. A little bit every now and again if you're having a problem with taking meals down. Like, I don't have giant meals myself. I'll have a good sized meal and then I'll have the snacks and stuff like that to help. We are getting some waves right now, huh? That's really crazy. But we have a 500 spot break. So there's a bunch of things in there you could potentially get for yourself. But hey, we had some, yeah, yep. Yeah, exactly. I know some people that are like that too. That like they don't eat it all the entire time. But that's but it's different when you're on a larger boat. Sometimes I don't know how big of a boat you've been on before, but sometimes the size of the boat does help a little bit because you don't feel the ocean the same. Like say you're on like a 25-foot boat, you're rocking around a lot more in waves that we wouldn't feel the same type of rocking. Like you might think it was like an inshore trip versus an offshore one kind of deal. If that makes any sense at all. Like, it's not always the same thing. That kind of helps or makes any sense. It's like if you've been inshore and like, you can't deal with good waves and it's like, say it's like 4 feet offshore. Well, you're not going to go out in a boat, but you might be, and it might be comfortable inshore. While offshore, it wouldn't be overly uncomfortable here. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So it's like, it really, I mean, obviously it'll really get uncomfortable depending on if a certain size wave starts showing up, but that's also another reason why you don't try to go out in that weather, you know? That's why I was waiting until after the storm passed down there here, which was tonight, and then like tomorrow it pulls everything out, which is why we're thinking we're going to head out tomorrow morning, and it would be kind of the pulls a good chunk of wind with it, so it hopefully will pull us along is the hope. We'll see. And once we get up and around the corner, we'll be in Chesapeake in a little while. It'll be about a few 12 hours or so after we get around the Outer Banks corner. But it'll be a little while to sail. It'll be the longest sail that we have done by ourselves as a as just like the family without somebody coming here to help. So my wife and I will have to do some good jobs on our overnight watch. Thinking of doing like I talked to a person that had helped us sail on the way up. They said they switch off when they have two people like every 2 hours at night. Yeah, it's not a lot of sleep, but you can sleep during the day a little bit more if you need to. And then also, it's like it doesn't make it as bad to be on and off shift because you can fall asleep pretty quickly, and when you wake up, you're pretty awake, but you kind of get enough of awake that you can see everything going on, and you don't get tired by that 2 hour or 3 hour mark where you start kind of like dozing off. Well, I don't try to doze off, but you don't fall off sleep anymore. So you actually make it through your shift and see how it works. Try it out maybe. Anybody else though? If you want, we have our 500 spot brick here. Oh my God, yeah. Nice. Been developing a bunch of different things though. I have that's the only thing that stinks is I changed our internet connection for Starlink to be in the one that was like the travel around, and I forgot, and then you have to be within a certain distance from shore, and ours is a little too far when we're traveling there. They don't consider the Outer Banks shore land. So we're gonna be off for a little bit trying to get out and around things. But luckily, don't need to really worry about that. We have our, all of our other stuff to connect to strings, radio and all that if we need. We'll get by. Right now, though, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. I think actually, you know what? Staying about that amount of time. This is what we might do here then. Okay, what we'll do is that to look at that. And we'll say we'll be back later. I know everybody's looking for Final Fantasy and checking that out. So have a good one, everyone. Thank you. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you guys come Tuesday morning, maybe one Monday night if we're awake and early enough. All right, have a good one, everyone. Peace.